Hi, welcome back to Layton's Hollow. Uh, Today I'm going to talk about the dandelions and why they're such a good plant. I don't really call them weeds because they have so many health benefits, it's unbelievable. They even have more than kale or spinach, which the two are supposed to be superfoods. But let me go through some of the things. I wrote down some things because there's just so much. I didn't want to miss too much. I mean, I wrote down some, but there's still lots more. Okay, so let's do the vitamins and minerals and stuff that it has. So it has vitamin A, all the B complex, magnesium, calcium, potassium, phosphorus, zinc, iron, magnesium, choline, and many, many more. But those are just a few that I wrote down. Okay, that's that. But, I mean, that's just vitamins. So the other thing that I think everybody should know is that dandelions is one of the first flowers to come up in the spring. So they really, really, really good for the bees, and they help the pollinators get their early nectar that they need after a long winter. So yeah, you should never cut your dandelions or pull them out. A lot of people don't like them in their gardens, but when you get dandelions in your garden, it tells you two things. It tells you that your soil is lacking calcium, or your ground is compacted too hard. Because, see, most people don't realize that dandelions has a job in nature. They will loosen soil and they will add calcium. If you let dandelions grow in an area year after year after year, and then after a few years, you'll notice that, what happened to all the dandelions? I'm only getting one or two dandelions. Well, they did their job. They fixed your soil. They loosened the soil. They added all the nutrients that it needed, so they don't need to be there anymore. Because, see, dandelion roots grow long because they go deep into the ground looking for calcium, mostly. So they bring the calcium back up, and dandelion leaves are packed full of calcium. So yeah, and when they die off, the leaves, they rot on the ground, and they replenish the soil with calcium and many, many other nutrients as well. So yeah, okay, I'm going to name off a few of the things that they actually do for human health. I mean, they're unbelievably the amount of stuff that's in these things. They're a diuretic. They help with fluid retention, so they're really good. And most of the diuretics are in the leaf, because most things, if they're bitter, that usually means that they're a good diuretic. They do help lower blood pressure. And this is some of the things they reduce. Insulin resistance, they help with insulin. Lowers the fatty liver, which in my opinion is one of the most important things you can do for your body. They lower blood sugar. So if you're a diabetic, try to get a little bit of dandelion in every day. Blood pressure, they lower blood pressure. They help with boils, which is a weird thing, but they actually do. Now, I'm not a chemist, so I couldn't tell you all of the names of the chemicals or whatever's in them that actually helps your body. I mean, you can look all this stuff up. This is the thing that kind of shocked me, was they can reduce or slow down HIV-1. That's pretty crazy. They stimulate bile, I should say, which is in your gut, which is really good for your body. It helps you break down food and absorb your nutrients. I got a few bugs out here today because I'm doing it later in the day. It lowers estrogen, so really good for men and women, because either sex can have too much estrogen. Estrogen is not good for men because it actually helps lower your testosterone. It helps with hair loss. That's pretty cool, eh? enlarged prostate. I never knew that. I looked that up, and yeah, it definitely helps enlarged prostate, which is a real good thing for men. Packed full, right? Like I said before, it's packed full of potassium, magnesium, and calcium. Pretty amazing stuff. So yeah, these are some of the health benefits of them. So right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to be dehydrating some of my stuff tonight. Now what I do to get my dandelions, like I do a lot of flowers. What I do with my flowers is I just, I pluck them when I go out. I just pluck the heads off with the greens. I put them in my dehydrator. Excuse me, I dehydrate them so that they're fairly dry, because you don't want moisture if you're planning on putting it up for the winter or for a long period of time. So yeah, I dehydrate all of mine. I use them in my teas. I use the flower itself, the leaves, and the root. The root is the thing that probably packs most of the good nutrition that it has, like most of the vitamins and all of this stuff. But now you can heat every part of the dandelion. It's completely 100% eatable. The only thing is the leaves has a bitter taste. So if you like a bitter taste, then you'll love dandelion leaves. But what I suggest is, if you don't want to dehydrate them and use them in tea, is just put like 1 or 2 dandelion leaves in your salad. So yeah, like that works great, and you're getting like organic, fresh, green leaves. You need to wash them real well. Try to make sure if you're picking them, I pick mine in my gardens, because my dogs and my hens and my horses and none of my animals can get in my garden, so I know they're nice and clean in there. So yeah, these are some of the things. So this is a dandelion root. This is a root here. This is a dandelion root. So what I usually do is I take off the little spurs and just kind of pull them off a little bit, because they'll dry up and shrivel away to nothing anyway, for me. So yeah, I'm going to show you how I cut them. So yeah, I'm just going to record it with this video camera so that it's closer, so that you guys can actually see me doing this. So it's a little bit difficult. I don't have my second tripod out here today, so it gets a little difficult. So yeah, what I'm going to do is I just cut it into little tiny slices. Mine, I usually keep them about 1/8 of an inch or so. And you know, that's pretty much what I do. Just like this, little pieces. And I put it in my dehydrator. Now, you can dehydrate them. You don't have to have a dehydrator. What you can do is put them in your oven. Set your oven on the lowest temperature as possible. Keep the door open a little bit so the moisture can come out, and just dehydrate them that way. Now, people say you can bake them. You can. There's no reason you can't. Baking them do destroy some of the nutrients, but not all. And you can grind them up for coffee. Now, I've never really found them to taste much like coffee, but some people find that they do. But I'm a coffee drinker, and no, they don't really taste like coffee. But I do like them in my teas. I like a lot of different herbal teas. My herbal teas. So yeah, I do use. Last night I had dandelion, lemon, mint, lemon balm tea. That was fantastic. It was the first time we had that combination, and it was really good. So yeah, I always encourage everybody to try and be healthy, stay in shape. I mean, I think it's very important nowadays, especially the way the world is. I don't know what to say about the world nowadays, but that's another subject. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. You know, hit a like, or if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment and ask, and I'll get back to you ASAP. Yeah, hit the like button, hit the notification bell, so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. The next one is going to be, I'm going to trim my female Great Pyrenees nails. That is a challenge. Last time I tried to do all of her nails in one day, it took me like 3 hours. She don't like her nails done. I have to sneak up on her with nail clippers behind my back. So that's something to look forward to. It'll probably be a pretty funny video. So thanks for watching. Bye for now.